Ganeshaya Namaha. Today is Dhantrayodashi, Ayurveda day, Dhanvantari day, Pujan and Dhan Pujan is done in India and all over the world. Dhanvantari is the god of health. Dhanvantari is the god of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is nothing but Ayusho Veda, means healthy life and knowledge of life. Healthy life means that our mind, body and our attitude, nature, aspirations all are included in the health of a person, a well-being of a person. Because of the modern lifestyle, we have lost lots of ideal things which we should follow in our life to remain healthy. Swasthasya swasthya rakshanam vikarasya prashamanam cha. This is the goal of Ayurveda. Now, preventive we have forgotten. Swasthasya swasthya rakshan we are not doing. We are just going to doctors only for regaining health after falling prey to the disease. Vikarasya prashamanam. We go to the doctor only for vikar prashamanam. We never go to a doctor for preventive, and that is first thing which we are doing wrong. Today's lifestyle we have to, the corona has taught us that we have to go for preventive also. Still, some of the people in India are following steam medications to prevent themselves from getting infected from corona. Now, corona is just one part of the disease. We have to prevent the whole body and the mind to get corrupted because of all the adulterated food which we provide to our mind and body. Ayurveda believes in three dosha, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and these three doshas are hampered by Viruddha aahaar. What is Viruddha aahaar? Viruddha aahaar is unwholesome food. Aahaar, Nidra and Brahmacharya are three pillars of Ayurveda. Aahaar is food, which includes aahaar and vihar. Nidra means sleep and Brahmacharya means celebration. Now we will concentrate today on aahaar and our lifestyle in modern day. Aahaar is the food that the intake that we take every day to maintain our body. Now because of the wrong junk food that we are consuming throughout our day-to-day routine while going to school, office and not following what is advised in the ancient texts leads to many skin diseases, many mental disorders, obesity and whatnot. Let us today concentrate on Viruddha aahaar. Now, Viruddha aahaar means non-compatible foods, which is not compliant with our constitution and our health. Some people are allergic to many things. That is what leads to skin disorders, nasal weaknesses, eye weaknesses, hair fall and whatnot. So now let us concentrate on what are the Viruddha aahaar. The basic meaning of word Viruddha is opposite. Those substances which aggravate dosas but not eliminate them or pacify to their normal status, and also those substances contradict with dosas, dhatus, are called Viruddha. The food which is wrong in combination has undergone wrong processing and in wrong season can lead to incorrect metabolism. There are types of Viruddha aahaar. Desh Viruddha. The food having similar properties to that of Desh is called a Desh Viruddha. As per commentators, Desh Viruddh includes both Bhumi Desh and Sharir Desh. It is stated that one should take food having properties opposite to corresponding Desha. Kala Viruddh, consuming food items having similar properties to that of Kal, that is season. Should mention that food substances having opposite ras and gun are beneficial in that respective season. Therefore, similar qualities of food substances are harmful to respective season and it may cause for disease after a long period. For example, if we take in cold season, if we eat ice creams, naturally we will catch cold easily. This is a simple point. Agni Viruddh, if we have a low digestive fire, then we should not eat foods which are very hard to digest. For example, people have a habit of eating poha. Poha is very hard to digest. Shrikhand, hard to digest. Rasgulla, gulab jamun, these are not good food for health. And if you have mandagni, you will not be able to digest such foods. So you should go for light food like kurmura and bel or upma, which is easily digestible in your breakfast. Similarly for lunch and dinner, what is easily digestible should be taken by mandagni people. Tikshnagni people can have non-veg also because they have a very good digestive power. So this is, and against your Agni, it's called Agni Viruddh. If you have mandagni, which is low digestive power, and if you are eating heavy foods, it is Agni Viruddh. So you will see gases and bloating in your abdomen. Very common. Matra Viruddh. If you are unable to digest your food, means either you are doing Kal Viruddh, Desh Viruddh, Agni Viruddh or Matra Viruddh. Matra is the quantity. The amount of food which you should have depends on your size of your stomach, and that is determined by the burping sensation. Once you get a burp, immediately you should stop eating. 3/4 of your food should include your half should be the food and 1/4 should be your water intake, and rest should be given vacant for air, so that it is easily churned like a mixture and that can be easily digested. So depending on your Agni, your Matra is decided how much you are supposed to eat. Then comes Dosha Viruddh. Now if you are Pitta Prakriti, you should have Madhur food. If you are going to have Tikta food, like Tikta or Kashai food, like Mirchi, chilies, then you will get more Pitta, and that will aggravate your Agni also. Pitta will aggravate your Agni and you will have acidity, and then you will complain that I am suffering from piles, acidity, acid peptic disorders and whatnot. Similarly, it can be if you are Kapha Prakriti and if you are eating foods predominant in Kapha, then your lungs will be naturally filled with Kapha and you will have cold and cough, and then you will feel that it's wrong, that I ate this ice cream, I ate bananas, I ate that. You have seen people, some people say we don't eat bananas, we don't eat ice cream because we are not able to comply with it. So compliancy is there according to your dosha prakriti. So you have to see what prakriti you are, and accordingly to balance the things, opposite things you have to eat of your prakriti. Satmya Viruddha. Consuming the food according to one's prakriti becomes suitable for that person. Consumption of the unwholesome substances for which particular individual is not used can lead to damage of the body and considered as Satmya Viruddha. Samskar Viruddha. The change in the present properties of a dravya due to processing is called Samskar Viruddha. Food prepared by wrong mode of preparation is Samskar Viruddha. Honey should never be made hot. If honey is made hot, it is called Samskar Viruddha and it is toxic to the body. After consuming honey, it is not advisable even to walk in the afternoon sun. So that is called samskar viruddha, because honey itself is hot and heat aggravates its ushna property, and you get all the toxic results of that. And koshta viruddha. Koshta is what kind of constipation or what kind of digestive system you have. If you are constipated, you should not eat coffee, aahaar and curds, because it will aggravate your constipation. If you have loose bowels, then you should not take things which will cause more of irritation to your bowels. You should not take laxative items. So these things you should keep in your mind. What kind of koshta you have. The digestion of your body depends on the kinds of food you take and the kind of day-to-day practices what you follow during your routine work and the environment which you are living in. Avastha viruddha. It depends on now what kind of age you are. Children cannot digest what the adults can. Adults can digest, but the elderly people cannot digest what the adults, middle aged people will digest. These are all avasthas of our age, and in such situations we should follow what is easily digestible. In short, whatever agrees to your constitution, you should follow. Karma viruddha. Kram viruddha. For example, if you are taking milk and buttermilk together, that is aahaar viruddha. This will cause irritation to your bowel. Curdling of the milk will happen in your stomach, and that will lead to many kinds of skin disorders. Upachara viruddha. This is incompatibility of the rules of ingestion is called as upachara viruddha. It includes consumption of food items which are not supposed to consume after specific treatment or act. Like when we are on some medicines, we should not take any other medicines because they might interact with each other and cause something else which we are not aware of. Paka viruddha. For example, honey should not be made hot, or curds generally we don't heat it. But nowadays the channels that are selling food are propagating all these kinds of viruddha aahaar, and hence we are suffering from all kinds of disorders. So ultimately you have to decide what you are going to intake and what you are going to leave behind. On this Ayurveda day, I just ask you, request you not to eat whatever doesn't suit your body. First thing, find out what is harming your body, what kind of allergies you are suffering from, and try to avoid eating those kind of foods or remaining in such kind of environment which doesn't suit you, like staying for a long time in AC. If air condition doesn't suit you, not necessarily you have to remain in that place for a long time. For example, if you are unable to digest curds, then you can try buttermilk, because buttermilk after sanskar, after processing, becomes different. Curds is very harmful for health, whereas buttermilk is very healthy. After food, every day if you take buttermilk, your digestive processes is improved and you remain healthy. Similarly, if you take some boiled water with ajwain and jeera every day, that might help you in remaining healthy. Half an hour walk makes you digest your extra fat and will not give you more kind of obesity, which is nowadays showing in the reports by cholesterol and triglyceride increasing, which leads to heart attacks. So ultimately we should not wait when we get heart attack and go to the doctor. Before that preventive, we have to avoid what increases cholesterol, what increases triglycerides. Our not doing exercises might lead to increase in cholesterol and triglyceride. So every day half an hour walk, morning and evening, is important, or going to a gym is important. Now, since I have removed the topic of gym, nowadays people going to gym are suffering from heart attack. What is the reason? The reason is you are not going to a gym or exercise after massaging your body. You have to massage and then go to the gym, which is very, very important, because the muscles need oil, and massaging the whole body with oil helps in circulation and the muscle power increases. And when you are doing the exercises, the muscles don't break, the tendons don't break. This is very, very important. Everybody who goes to the gym needs to massage. Otherwise, if anybody says gym is healthy, then why everybody is sick? Find your answer. So before going to the gym, kindly massage and go to the gym. Oils that you can discuss with me and find out what kind of oils are required. Third thing, sleeping disorders. Sleeping disorders lead to many kind of psychological related disorders, mental disorders. People get irritated easily, they have got hypertension, they are not able to eat properly, they eat more during stress. So sleep is a must. At least 8 hours sleep is required. This is the, and brahmacharya, celibacy. Celibacy is the part of pillar of Ayurveda, pillar of our health. Follow celibacy during your school going period, your college going period, and along with your wife after marriage, follow one partner celibacy, which is allowed in Ayurveda. This is what will lead to you to a healthy lifestyle. Wishing you a happy new year in the coming year 2022-2023. Post Diwali, I wish you happy Diwali and a happy new year. On this Dhan Trayodashi day, I rest my part. Thank you.